Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to something that's a little bit different from what I normally do. This is a video that I was intending to put out in the last week of the year, but regular viewers of my channel will know that I actually got a little bit distracted with a super yacht crashing into a tanker and sinking it. The title of the video is eSysman Super Yachts Super Yacht of the Year, and that's going to come a little bit later on. But what I wanted to do also is I wanted to basically do a bit of a review of the channel for the last year, talk about the most popular videos based on views, and also some more information about, for example, where you guys are from, who's watching the video, what geographical location you're from, and things like that. So the demographics are as this. So in order, they are number one is the US. 35% of all total views come from the US. And then in second place, United Kingdom, which is 12%, 12.1%. In third, Canada is number three at 6.3%. Australia in fourth place, 4.7%. And Germany in fifth place at 4.1%. I am quite surprised by the Germany one because obviously they speak a different language there. But I know from my own experience, most people in Germany do speak English. So one of the things you might not know is I have a very smart assistant who helps me on the channel. She does subtitles in Spanish, in Italian, in French. And so I'm going to get her to learn German quickly and start doing German subtitles too. Now I'm going to go on to the top 10 videos of 2021. This is based on views. In 10th place is a video called "Is This a $4.8 Billion Super Yacht?" This was filmed in Italy, in Imperia. I went there earlier in the year and went to see this gold boat called Kalela, which there was a video out a few years ago which was a complete urban myth about this boat was apparently gold plated and it cost $4.8 billion. So that was an interesting video. Got some really nice, flew my drone, which is becoming increasingly more rare these days because of all the legislation now. But that was that. In ninth place was £68 million F1 super yacht sells at auction for £7 million. And this was about a super yacht owner who defaulted on many payments, has a very poor history of getting in trouble with the Italian government, and is basically a super yacht was seized and sold at auction, and the buyer was Bernie Eccleston. So that video, it was the ninth most popular video of 2021 with 280,000 views. Sorry, I forgot to mention the first video, the $4.8 billion super yacht, was 251,000 views. In eighth position is a jet-powered super yacht docking in Monaco. Plus more Skat, that's the title. And this was me and my favorite place in the world, I think it is, Monaco. And it was a beautiful day, and I filmed Ecstasy, Motor Yacht Ecstasy docking. And then I went around the Marina and I filmed some nice supercars and some super yachts and stuff like that. And that is in eighth position with 296,500 views. In number seventh position was "Do Super Yachts Carry Firearms? Gun Talk." Now this is an interesting video because I actually made this video a couple of years ago, and it did okay initially. But then last year, sort of the first quarter of last year, all of a sudden it just started getting many views, and I was getting multiple comments per day on this video. I don't know whether it was posted on some gun forum or something, but the vast majority, in fact, I think almost every comment that I got was pro-gun and going on about why it's bad that you're not allowed to carry guns on super yachts. That was 313,000 views last year. Like I said, because it was posted before that, it did an awful lot of views. Most of those views were last year. One of the interesting things about the way YouTube works is your back catalogue can suddenly, a video that you put out that doesn't get many views can suddenly almost overnight suddenly pick up and start getting many views. I don't know how that happens or why, but it's great that it does. So in sixth position was one of the popular videos I did. I do a series now called eSysman's Bits. The reason why I call it eSysman's Bits is because I take excerpts from the Q&As, which have been proved very popular in the past, and I post a single question in a very short form video. And this was the cost to fill the world's largest super yacht with fuel. And it was about Dilbar. So I was just talking about how much it costs to fill it with fuel. Very quick video. And that is in number 6 position with 315,000 views. In 5th position is Yogi, largest super yacht that ever sank, part 2. Now, if you remember, in 2020 during lockdown, I did a series of videos on this subject, and I called them super yacht investigations, and I did them here in Peru, and we were all on lockdown, and I was stuck inside here like everyone else was, and I decided to go deep on this super yacht sinking. I had some great footage of the vessel sinking, which was the reason why I decided to do it. It was a very interesting story. In that video, in actual fact, since I posted it on my channel, has done over 1 million views. It's actually, I think it's around 1.5 million views, that video now. But this year, or last year, 2021 now, it did 319,800 views. So that has been a really popular video on my channel, and it's actually in the top 5 all-time videos on my channel. So in 4th place was 100-meter super yacht docking in Monaco, and that was about Madame Goo. Again, I filmed that in 2019, and yeah, it's the 4th most popular video in 2021 on my channel. Like I said, the great thing about YouTube is the back catalog, and the way they're recommended to people. There's no time. There's nothing on the video that basically limits it in the time sense, like on TV, So that video has done almost 400,000 views in 2021, even though it's 2 years old now. All right, so we're into the top 3 now. So in 3rd position, are contracts for super yachts owners' girlfriends real? Do the billionaire men use expensive prostitutes, and where do they get them from? Now, this was a Q&A. Again, this is from a couple of years ago now. I think this was in 2019 also. And that video is also in the top 5 most popular videos ever on my channel. But in 2021, that video did 512,000 views. And that video was about, it was a Q&A, so it was lots of different subjects. But that was one of the questions, was about these contracts that some super yacht owners have with their girlfriends. In 2nd place now, we have a video which has been on my channel since 2017. I filmed it in Albany in the Bahamas, which is these videos recently about Utopia 4 having a crash. It was actually at anchor in Albany. So I was there in 2017. And this video is onboard a super yacht, recovering tenders, James Bond style. Now, the funny thing about this video is, in all the years I've been filming super yachts now for 5 years, 6 years. And, over that time I've bought expensive cameras, expensive computers, I've bought drones, I've got access to some super yachts to go on board and film. But the most popular video I ever made was shot on an iPhone 5, standing on a set of steps. I just stood it up and pressed record, and I filmed a super yacht recovering a tender, and it was an interesting way it recovered it. Basically, the stern door of the ship opened out, and then they drove the tender straight in to the back of the vessel. That is the most popular video ever on my channel, and it's done almost 9 million views as I record this, 9 million views. And in 2021, even though I recorded it 5 years ago, it did 725,500 views. So yeah, so that's a very popular video. And it's one of the most easy videos I ever made. It was literally 4.5 minutes of record and then stop record. No talking, no titles, nothing. Okay, so the number one video of 2021 is the 10 largest super yachts for sale 2021. Now, I actually made this video in December of 2020. I was in Italy when I made it. These videos are very data intensive, and so as a result, they take a long time to make. And that has been the most popular video of 2021. And this is one of those videos I was talking about earlier. When I posted that video, it didn't really take off that well. And it did mediocre numbers in the first week or so, which is normally when the video gets its best numbers. And then all of a sudden it took off in 2021, and yeah, it did 781,000 views in 2021. So yeah, that has been a very popular video.
Number 10, Motoryacht Ace.
I do have a new version. I have a new version, and I've actually done 8 yachts this year, and it's the eight largest super yachts for sale in 2022. So I'll put links in all the normal places. I'm going to put links to all of these videos in the description below this video, so you can go and click on any of them, and I'll put them up in in all the normal places. So that was the top 10. Overall, my channel's had just under 14 million views in a year. So I appreciate everybody who watched my videos. I appreciate all the people who keep coming back. All the people who comment on the videos, and it's great that we have a conversation in the comment section. That's one of the things I enjoy a lot about the channel, and having that access to people from all over the world is fantastic. So yeah, so thanks very much for all of your viewership, and hopefully in 2022 we'll continue and grow. Speaking of growing, my channel grew in 2021. My channel grew, and it has grown every year since I built it. And I don't want to go into revenue, but the revenue was higher in 2021 than the previous year, and therefore than every year before that. So again, I appreciate everybody who's watched the channel, because obviously without you watching, the channel wouldn't be anywhere. I also hit in 2021, something that just popped into my head, I didn't even write it down. I also hit 100,000 subscribers. So that was a really exciting time. And I actually recorded my reaction to that happening when I was in work. So that was a great milestone to hit. A couple of other things before we get to the Super Yacht of the Year. The least popular subject on the channel, I was going to do the least popular video, but I did notice a pattern in the videos, and the least popular subject, because the reason I say that is because all of the videos were based on the same subject. The least popular being any video with the words eco-friendly or electric or anything to do with green or anything like that. For whatever reason, nobody's interested in, very few people are interested in that subject, which is quite interesting to me, because everybody's going on about that. Now, regular viewers of my channel and my other channel, eSysman Tech, will know that I'm a big petrol head. I'm a big car guy, and I love sports cars. I own a few sports cars. If you want to check, if you're a car guy and you don't know that, then check out my other channel. I'll put a link in all those places. But one of the things that I'm constantly frustrated about with all of the car channels that I watch is when they have an electric car on the channel. And it kind of frustrates me, and I end up turning off those videos as well. So I kind of understand why it's not a popular subject, but at the same time, it's a subject that I've got to continue to cover, because it is something that's becoming more and more important as we go forward, right? Now I'm going to move on to another subject, which is a personal thing for me. We know what your favorite video of 2021 was, right? Because we just looked at the numbers. My favorite video of 2021 is the next subject. And quite interestingly, my favorite video of 2021 was not on the Super Yacht channel. It was actually a video that I made on a road trip. So I was on a road trip, I was traveling. I made a lot of road trips in 2021, and they're all on my tech channel, my eSysman Tech channel. And on one of the drive home from Italy to the UK, I stopped in. I often stop at a place called Reims in the north of France, and I went to an old racetrack, Reims racetrack, and it was a very popular racetrack in the 40s and 50s, and they had Formula One races there. And it's been the stands where the racers used to start from, the pit lanes and all that. They've been saved by a lot of enthusiasts, and they're all painted, and it's almost like the racetrack is still there, but it's a public road now. And I made a video there, and I talked about that racetrack, and I filmed, and I just loved that video. And yeah, so that was my favorite video. My personal favorite video of 2021 was that video. If you want to watch it, check out the links and stuff like that. Okay, but as this is a Super Yacht channel, my favorite video of 2021 for Super Yachts, I had a bit of trouble deciding on my favorite. I almost picked one of the videos, and then I went through all my videos again, and I realized that my actual favorite was a different one. But out of the two videos that got to my were at the top of my list, one of them was K584 interior tour video. And that was at the Monaco Yacht Show of 2021, of course. And I got on a tender, and I went out to the boat that was at anchor, and I went on board, and I did a tour with the owner of the company that built the yacht. I did some really nice work there with the shooting and the editing, and I was really happy with how it turned out. Wasn't actually that popular, the video, in terms of numbers compared to the videos that I just talked about. But I really enjoyed that video, and it was almost my favorite video of the year. But the video that I actually decided on, that beat it just in my mind, was a video about Planet 9. And it was a video where I went to Portofino. And I filmed Planet 9 out at anchor, but at the beginning of the video I show you Portofino, and it's one of those strange things. When I make a video, I very often film it, and then when I afterwards I decide what I'm going to call it and how I'm going to edit it, and then I pick some music that I think will go well with it. But for some reason, when I made this video, I already had the music in my head. I'd played the music already. I have a selection of music that I purchased from a company, and I had the music in my head, and as I was walking around Portofino, I was humming this tune in my head, and it really helped me pick the shots of the intro that I was going to film. And then obviously Planet 9 is such a great boat. I got some beautiful drone footage, so it just all came together in a really nice way, and that was my video of 2021. If you want to watch it, I'll put a link below. Now we get on to the subject of the actual title of this video, which is the Super Yacht of the Year, the eSysman Super Yacht of the Year 2021. Now, the category of Best Super Yacht, because it's my channel, I decided how I was going to do this, and the way I did it is it's not necessarily the best super yacht that was built in 2021 or delivered in 2021. It's just the super yacht that I saw and it captured my imagination the most. When I first filmed it in Genoa, I liked it, but I didn't like it so much. And then when I saw it again, was at the Monaco Yacht Show in the end of September, and then I couldn't stop looking at it. And anyway, the boat is Yacht Artifact. So Yacht Artifact is the eSysman Super Yacht of the Year. Like I said, there's no particular criteria for this. It's just the boat that I like, the boat that I saw and I liked the most in the year. What I love about it is I love the way it looks. I love that it's so unusual. It's striking. It's got all of this glass on it. What I noticed at the yacht show is no matter no matter which angle I viewed it from, it really stood out to me. And the more I filmed it and the more I looked at it, the more I liked it. And that's a bit like a woman in a way. When you first see a woman, you think, wow, she's attractive, and then the more you see her, the more you think, my goodness. And every time you see that face again, you think, wow, you know, she just gets more and more beautiful every time I see her. And that is the same way I see this yacht. Is that every time I saw it, I saw a different angle from it. I filmed it from the side in Genoa, then I filmed it at the yacht show, then I was in a boat sailing past it when I was going out to Cape 584, and I filmed it as I traveled past it in the boat, and I just thought, wow, it looks fantastic. Other reasons, but like I said, no criteria in particular, but I like the fact that it is one of the latest super yachts, so it has all of these clean things on, the use of urea, the SCR technology that they have in there to minimize the emissions and nitrogen oxide, and the solar panels on the sun deck, and the reuse of used water for technical water on board. So there's a lot of really nice features there, the use of lithium-ion batteries, so they can go into a port and they can dock without the propulsion on, or without the motors running. So I really like that as well. But there you go, guys. The 2021 eSysman Super Yacht of the Year is Motor Yacht Artifact. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I've got some big plans for 2022. I hope you are going to stay with me. I hope you're enjoying the Super Yacht news videos as well. Again, I would like to thank everybody who watched my videos in 2021. Everybody who's liked my videos, because the way the algorithm works on YouTube, they changed something mid-year, and my channel has gone from the best it's ever been in terms of views to December was almost the lowest it's ever been. So it's recovering now. But so I thank everybody who's liked the videos, everybody who's commented on the video, because those things really help YouTube to decide if people enjoy the video. So thanks very much for watching. If you're still here now, you get 10 points for that. And I'll catch up with you soon, guys. But I've got big plans for 2022, so stay tuned. All right, guys, take it easy. Bye-bye.